38 seconds left on the clock, which means he does have plenty of time to do what he wants. And that pickup onto the B bomb site is going to mean he's able to get the clean take. Now, Edward needs to go for this full rotate, pushing along this banana position. Maniac has to hold carefully, does only have 2 flashes available. Edward with that smoke and that flash does have the Zeus as well if he wants to pull that one out, but in a clutch like this, I don't think it's going to be too likely.
Slow into the site, smoke goes down, but he won't stick it with no kit. That's so difficult. All he's trying to do is force Maniac to make a shot and give away his position. That's perfect. He's done exactly that. Now he knows where Maniac's playing from, starts to push on up, and Maniac still hits a shot. So a nice clutch there from the LDLC player. It will keep them in this. Mac 10 this entire half, I'm convinced. I haven't seen him with an AK in his hands, but again, NaVi are eco, so it makes sense. They've got C's not investing, everyone else saved from the previous round, and this time 4 up on Banana and 1 up on A, but once again, they misread it. LDLC walk up towards the A site, and this is going to be another free round here to the T side, I think.
Well, they do manage to get the trade. Edward lands the headshot onto Alex, is seized on the backline as well. Able to find 2 with the USP down mid. Now it's Tuanu holding face, and there's Zeus pushing through, and the bomb gets dropped. LDLC dropping the ball horrendously here. Maniac finds 1, finds a second, tries to go for the rest of them. Only player standing between NaVi and an eco round clutch. LDLC, what do you do? Watches for those extra rotates coming through from CT.
Devil been stepping up massively for this team. We've already talked about it previously in other matches. Maniac getting caught, still managed to find the shot behind him as we see the wrapping from CT spawn from Edward. Now Caesar's going to be focused on his location as well. Does take him down in response as the retake starting to come on in. Simple as well. A dangerous player for NaVi. He knows where one of the guys are as he sees Devil towards the back of the box, but they don't have utility for this. He needs to wait for C's to start to wrap, but he's taking his damn time as they begin to push on in. Flash misses its mark, and Existence holding off, but it's Devil again to find a headshot. Simple down and seized out. LDLC get themselves another round in 11 on this T side as they start to bring things
up. I don't know why, because Simple has the money. There we go. There's his nades coming in. But yeah, they are going to lack those nades on one of their players, so we'll see if that comes into fruition. Edward normally playing in that pit position, so not super crucial for him, but the rest of his team don't have the backup available, as it is LDLC actually pushing in towards that position, dropping into the apartments, slowly pushing up, and Edward to face.
Here they go, Alex spotted Edward. Oh, nothing found. Alex finds the entry and jumps onto the site for 2. Great stuff. Simple unable to get anything off with the AWP as well means things are even easier for LDLC, and already NaVi consider that save no effect.
We'll see if they have an effect here on round 29. 14-14 the scoreline. LDLC and NaVi both having very good T sides so far. LDLC looking to push this one home, and remember the odds at the start of this were 310 and 1.33.
Yeah.
And in the favor of NaVi, and this is a major swing. This is absolutely contrary to those numbers, but LDLC starting to push in, and Edward is going to make clean work of those. 3 going down. Maniac finally able to trade it back to 2 of the holding players. Now NaVi have 3 players to rotate through the bomb. Looks like it wants to go towards B, and if they're able to do this quick enough...
Bomb still dropped towards the bottom of Banana, however they may be reconsidering. 2 players starting to fall on back. With Alex pushed all the way up here, with NaVi playing so passive, I think LDLC might expect this setup, this 2-man setup over on A, and right now they've been given a lot of control to work with. Devil faking out this B bomb site, trying to cause a distraction, but it's going to be A, where LDLC really want to commit. Devil just fakes and runs back, but so does C's. He knows this is an A site player as he starts to rotate on in. Simple goes big with the first kill, and Zeus needs to step up as well as LDLC continue to push. The bomb dropped and 15 seconds left. They don't have time for this, and Simple is just completely wrecking them on the site. 4 kills, and he decimates LDLC to pick up that final round, 16-14.
Read that and give the information towards Glaive and Dupree. Dupree's coming in the connector as well, so they do know that it's likely Monster and Shaw they'll be heading towards.
Dupree up the ladder behind them is so good though. The 1M4 along with the AWP. If he can time this right and get behind all of them.
Too late.
You think so?
Yeah.
If Zipex and Glaive can hold it off, if the AWP gets in position, maybe a better chance, but losing Glaive already, Device is going to have to be very swift.
Maybe he has got a shot.
He might get this. He's going to be behind 2 of them already. Oh, he goes early and misses the second shot, thankfully. Gets the encouragement and bravery to go back out to find it. Device holds off, it's just 1 remaining.
Wow.
The flank is perfect.
It is.
Say that again. Cannot find the shot required. Tagged through the wall. He'll go down to equal, or just about. Fair play level, around 18-10. And Gobby might surprise. I thought he was going to push.
Gobby's normally so smart in these situations, but he's up against one of the world's best clutchers, Zipex. Gobby not known to be a huge fragger, but he can be very smart and intelligent in these sort of decision-making.
I think Zipex is reading the fact that it's Godby as well and not budging. Oh, that's going to do it. Godby's got him. Oh!
No way.
He thinks he's on the other side, though. There's still a chance. It's one bullet. If Godby still gets this, I think he still does. Oh, yes, he does. Certainly does. Zipex didn't read which side he was on.
Well, there we go.
It's a bad reach. His grasp.
Yeah.
His supervision. Speaking of supervision, do you have any superstition?
Not really, no. Nothing.
No. Next goes spots. Oh, good shot. Zipex behind the barrels, but Dupree on top of the wood. Makes it better for Astralis in the fact that they also found a kill just before Zipex went down, so it's just Tabs to find. They know he's there. Jump up on the boards. Yes, okay, crosshair placement goes. I didn't actually think. Good time to toggle off the X-ray. That Dupree would stick around for more. Glaive closes it out. It's map point finally for Astralis. And I do timing was off. Keeve, he did such good work. Finally, Device does get Keeve down.
Here he comes.
But it's Godby who's so good in the slow play to go against Device. The man who nearly got taken down by the decoy bait. He was legged, and the leg shot could be enough to haunt Device after such clever work. He and Zipex have pulled it back, and Godby's got it. Times it to perfection. Device had no idea he was on the site, and it is overtime indeed.
Overtime for sure. Well, there we go. Device, it seemed like the perfect play. One of the most creative ways I've seen a decoy use is drop on your feet as they know exactly where you are, and he's trying to escape. As soon as that shot goes off, bang, that's when the T's going to try and move. But surprise, you can't, but he legs him.
Hold station, knowing that Zipex is getting closer and closer on the flank with each passing second. Device still hasn't spotted them though. Knows they're there, but can't get the angle. It's tough when there's smokes down. Goes aggressive. Sees directly below that Lagia is there. Finds the shot. Now Zipex has distraction to work his way in, but Tapson's ready for it. He's arrived late. Better late than never. Never late is better. Device will swap to the AK-47 and try and pull it back. Otherwise, they go 1-1 and a double peek, and he falls into a trench I didn't even know existed.
Double AWP set up from Astralis at the start there. Dupree still yet to impress me with that weapon. Next, defending the A-bomb site. Can he do anything about this? Oh, the gap in the smoke is just brutal.
Nice, wins it out though. The gap in the smoke could have been perfect from the CT side. It never works. Now it does. Lagia finding 2 on an AWP. Said he was a secondary hopper. He's gone primary role in overtime, and this could be it. Astralis, in shocking fashion, are going to drop this map. 3 HP for Dupree. He's going to have to pretty much be gifted. He does, you're right, up against the up, have good position to find Keeve. First shot success, but he's only on 3, remember, so pistols will do, and they know it. They have the call, but he's tagged. Like, he doesn't even care about that. He goes to the op. 4 kills for him to win out the game for Big.
One of the most quiet games I've seen.
Kind of makes it... I never like leaving an op in a situation when you can lose the op to
exactly.
pistols.
Against pistols, now they've got the man advantage. They don't really have to do that, but it's certainly an option. One for Device is trying to bait in Zipex as best he can at this point. Smoke down as well. They probably run through that. Oh, apparently not. I thought they'd try and overwhelm Device and get that kill back in return. Oh, he hits 2 of them through the wall as well.
Go to Zipex, cue him in, fire to bound. Good read through the smoke. All 5 stay alive. That's exactly what you want. You want the efficiency against the pistols. Anytime that you can get it, achieve such a goal because it adds the money, or adds to the money, I should say. So they have a round in hand. They have a buy available on the big side.
They'll smoke off the quad itself and then boost up onto the canopy and manage to see if they can look towards pit, maybe get the AWP up there. A lot of teams will give that a go, especially with this sort of control as well. Get someone like tapped and boosted up in that area. Could be very problematic for the CTs. He spots 1 towards the pit. Gear now working towards the arm.
Rotates over, Zipex, good. Trade back in. Dupree reads that 1 went by. They think it's clear. He slips out, takes down 2 more. And Dupree just sits inside of the pit with the coverage from, gets 1 back. But Tapson has to be very careful backing in behind the sandbags as Device wants around the corner. Tapson is low. 18, but Lagia gets a shot on Zipex. Lagia follows it up. He's got 3 in the round. Always seems to show up when needed. He's got 4. He could get an ace, Lagia.
Oh, one of those rounds is up. 14-1 down, and someone finally gets an ace after losing the first couple of frags. Well, there we go. I think Lagia probably will be looking for it. Oh no, don't do it like this, lads.
You say he's got an ace. We're not done yet.
No, Dupree could definitely still win this as smoke as well. Smoke spawn. There it is. Lagia might push in front of it, but he gets it.
Nicely done.
Oh, God, it was scary.
The way you said that, it was like it was already done. I was like, hey.
Keeping 2 of those Mac 10s as well, so interesting that they've opted to go for that. 2 of the players on NaVi don't have that head armor. So they're going to be looking to target on those. That UMP as well in the back line. This is purely a bonus round for LDLC.
Yeah, they've done this before in Inferno. It didn't quite work out and already off to a bad start. Flamey's found the first pickup on ramp and doubled down as Mac 10. Unable to trade. It's simple and Flamey just a crossfire onto these players. And LDLC getting torn limb from limb. Maniac now alone and with no AK in sight. He's got to fall down the ramp to go pick one up, but that will just give away his position. Simple already re-peeking. Ballsy as ever, that man. He finds himself two. Flamey with a triple, and NaVi with a flawless round. It's straight off the back of LDL.
English a few times. They used to have funny comms.
Yeah.
When I say Cajun,
You say B?
yeah, that was them. Let's not forget.
Do you know any Danish words yet since you've been living here?
Nope. I know if I put a potato in my mouth, I'll sound more Danish, though.
Hey.
I can make that joke. A Danish person told me. I feel like that's fair.
Oh. I'm going to leave that.
Lagia, good shot back to take down Glaive. It's all a bit of fun, Hank. As Tapson rotates back into pistols. Not finding anything, Tapson finding everything. He's gotten 2 kills, just as Lagia has done, and Tapson will better that by getting the 3rd and final in the round. It goes 14-6.
Oh, I don't think it does. It's going to be device with the AK here. 5 AK-47s. This will be indicative as to whether Big can maybe pull out the comeback of the century. Well, maybe not century, maybe of the year. Month. Come back of the
maybe
week.
today.
Come back today in round number 6. Let's see if they can do it. As Kiev look to go aggressive there. Tapson wants to blur the idea of boosting him up. They're both being roasted. Oh, not the double
what?
roast.
Device? He's sitting on the sidelines laughing right now because they commit to taking him down and therefore boosted up. They both die.
But Seized is there as well. He's able to get the first kill. Simple. No, he's finally going to be able to turn it on. But gets shut down by Devil. Seized with a second as well. Now Maniac able to trade him back. Devil playing on top of Marshmallow Silo. Just watching ever vigilant. Maniac now pushed all the way through to Under Heaven, trying to spot out the player in Warehouse, but he's going to give away his position without taking the damage. But Devil's ready as well. Edward finally able to shut him down there. Now it's just Maniac. They know where he is. The flashbang going to dissuade him from going for the push, but he is just going to continue to go in there, and Seized with a nice little sneaky beaky play, able to close NaVi out that 3rd round and bring them even. Doesn't manage to land the shot. Simple looking against 2 players here. Nearly finds the shot, but doesn't manage to. A second time, misses the 3rd, and Maniac capitalizes beautifully. Edward now is going to be the last player standing. NaVi looking pretty shoddy here on round number 9.
Edward could stop this bomb from even going down. He peeks out early. He drops Maniac, and that leaves just Devil. What's he doing?
Where was he looking?
He was trying to get into vents, but Maniac just pushes. Edward just pushes out from behind, and Devil doesn't even try and trade that kill after Maniac goes down on ramp. What on earth?
It's simple.
I
It's a simple mistake.
I understand him trying to go towards the vent.
It's dropped on the bomb site. Alex pushing back over to this ramp position. The knife comes out, the rifle not out in time, and Edward goes down. Now Maniac trying to face off in the back alleys, but there's Zeus able to close it out. The bomb has been planted. Now it's just Alex here left versus 2 players. You're going to be facing off against him, but Zeus does go down early. Now it's just Seized taken down very low. We saw him get that double spray down, but that leaves him on low HP. He only has 33 to play with. Look, and he lands the shot, and Alex clutches it out against all odds. LDLC take the 9-6 half.
Great round for Alex as well. Just a massive impact, and that push down towards B finally paid its dividends. But we'll be finding out how they're going to perform.
The pick of where he wants to hold has no utility, though, against all of that utility. Maniac has the full suite. Devil has that nade. So if they do know where he is, if they smell it out, if they figure out what's going on, and that incendiary grenade could flush him out completely, put him on the back foot entirely, and that would go appallingly for Simple, but he has all the cards in his hand. Looks at the diffuser, and that is going to be him spotting out the player up top as well. The nade does land, but that's all the utility as well. The incendiary grenade can't be chucked in because it is not in his possession. Devil drops another smoke, pushes through, but gets fully flashed out by his own flash grenade, and Simple able to capitalize. NaVi, against all odds there, take the 10 rounds.
Such a clever